Hi, Knights.
Good morning. How are you? We miss you guys so much.
Yes. So, as you can see, we're at the school. It's pretty boring here. Just Mrs. Longenball and I socially distancing, but no students in the building, and we do really, really miss you, seniors. We do want you to know that. A lot of information has changed in the last day, week, month, things that we couldn't even have imagined. And so we're going to do our best today to share with you the information that we have at the time. And as this changes, we'll probably update it. We'll send out more videos. We're going to include some information in an email to you that also covers some of this, so that way if you miss part of it on the video, you have it. But we're going to start off with credits and graduation. So students that are currently enrolled in as a senior in high school are expected to complete 160 days of coursework. And so that is a remaining 17 days of e-learning. And so our expectation is that you finish those 17 days really strong. The grades that you earn in the courses that you are enrolled in will be put on your transcript. And so I know there were some questions last week when the governor closed school and Dr. McCormick spoke, but at the end of the day, after we've met, we've talked, we've done a little research, the expectation is that you do participate for the next 17 days of e-learning, that you receive the grade that you earn, and that will be transcripted, and that you maintain the full-time student status with us. Also, want to let you know that if you are an AP student, our expectation is also we're going to keep these things high for you because we do want what's best for you down the road. Our expectation is that you will take that test, the AP test, and if you for some reason are not able to, or you choose to cancel it, you will be paying the cancellation fee if one were to be incurred. So wanted to touch base with you a little bit on AP because that has changed. The test is shortened, and there are different dates for that. The FAFSA is still due, from anything I've read, the application for free application for federal student aid. So if you filled out the FAFSA or you plan to, that is still due April 15th. So just a couple days from now, like a week from now, that's expected to be done. If you need help with it, reach out to me. I'm on email all day long. I can Skype with you. I'll be glad to help you with that. So I think that's all I had to talk about. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Longenball.
Okay. Some of the information that I'm going to give you, we're looking at doing these things because we feel it's best for you. We feel it's best for East Noble and the community. So one of the first things is that we are not going to be doing senior exit interviews. So normally we have a whole entire day where we bring you in and we do senior exit interviews where you have your resumes and your essays. You are still expected to do your resumes and your essays. We are just not going to be sitting down and having the in-person senior exit interviews. So that is something that is now canceled. I have a lot of students asking when can they come back in the building. We would love to have you back in the building. It's around 11 right now, and this building is so quiet. I mean, we should be getting ready for lunch, and I really miss the hustle and bustle. But because of what the governor has said, we cannot have students in the building. Our goal is to get you back in the building and let you pick up the stuff that you have left here, maybe in classrooms, or to drop off library books, athletic uniforms. We just don't have that go-ahead date yet for you guys to be able to come back into the building. We are excited that on April 15th, we are going to announce who our valedictorian, salutatorian, and top 10 students are. So what we, Mrs. Munson and I, are trying to do is put out a video possibly on Wednesday so that you know every Wednesday you're going to see our faces, hear our voices, and have something come out to you. So look for on April 15th, valedictorian, salutatorian, and top 10 to be announced. Honors night. We know that's something that seniors really look forward to. We are also So sad that we can't have all of the community members in that normally give out scholarships and awards. And so what we want to do is we still want to recognize all of the seniors that would be getting something on honors night. So Mrs. Benedict is the one who normally does the reading of the explanation of all of the awards and scholarships. So we are going to create a PowerPoint slideshow. Mrs. Benedict is going to talk over that, and we are going to put that out on May 13th. So that's another Wednesday. So that will be uploaded to our website also, and you can go through the whole entire program just like you were sitting in the audience that day. Athletics. I am so sorry that athletics is not a go this spring, and I know how disappointing that is for a lot of you, but be looking for information to come from Mr. David. Mr. David is going to still do some type of awards for our seniors who especially have 4-year awards coming to them. So look for, Mr. David is on Twitter a lot, look for information to come from him. Senior breakfast, the typical senior breakfast is not going to happen. Know that Mrs. Munson and I want to celebrate you as much as possible, and that we are looking for creative ways to do that. So the traditional senior breakfast that happens at the Kendallville Event Center, that is not going to happen this year. However, we are continuing to look for ways to still have you guys get some type of breakfast. We're just not sure what that looks like. And so one of the things that I want to tell you, because my next topic is graduation, is as principal, I do want what's best for you. I do want what is safe for you. And so with that being said, I do not want to make any decisions right now for something that is going to happen at the end of May, because I'm afraid if I make decisions in the first week of April for something that's going to happen the end of May, that I may tie my hands to a decision that I made now when we have more or better information and we have more flexibility at the end of May. So graduation is going to happen. What that looks like or what that date is, I just do not know that right now. And I'm asking you guys to be patient with me because I do want you as a class, the class of 2020, together to end your year together, to get your diplomas, to walk across that stage, shake my hand, have Mrs. Munson read your name. That is our goal. So I'm asking you and your parents to be patient and give us time to have the best information possible so that we can plan a graduation that is worthy of your years here at East Noble. So what I want to end with is, I know this is not the way that any of us envisioned 2019-2020 ending. This is not the way that either of us wanted to end this school year. And I know there's some frustration and I know that there's some disappointment, and it is a loss. It's a loss for you guys, it's a loss for us. But I would encourage you not to dwell on that loss for very long. Yes, it is a reality, but at the same time, don't allow that loss to ruin from here until the end of May for you. We want to acknowledge it, and that's okay, but at the same time, I would encourage you to realize that this is a global pandemic, that this is bigger than just East Noble High School, and that we need to do our part of washing our hands and continuing with e-learning so that when the time comes, we can come back together and everybody is safe, everybody is healthy, and that's what we want for you guys. So if you have any questions, you can email us. You can email me, klongenball@eastnoble.net. You can email Mrs. Munson, lmunson@eastnoble.net. If you have any questions, we are here for you between now and then. But just remember, please don't give up. Please don't give up. I know sometimes the weather is nice, especially like today, but do your e-learning. This is an expectation. We are still expecting you to be an East Noble senior until you graduate.
Be safe. We love you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Have a good day.
Bye.